Woodmont family. We are kicking off our spring stewardship campaign that always happens in April of every year. And the theme this year is generous hearts, based on the words of Paul when he said in 2 Corinthians that those who sow sparingly will also reap sparingly, and those who sow generously will also reap generously. I want to thank the Barretts and the Harrisons for co-chairing our campaign this year. And I just want to remind you that everything that we do here, from worship to small groups, to children, to youth, to mission and outreach, to taking care of our property, all of it is dependent upon our collective generosity. We're living out our mission. Woodmont has a lot of energy and momentum, and we count on all of you to keep that alive. We're asking you during the month of April to think about making a commitment to support the church for another year, and then we take those commitments, and that's how we set our budget. Woodmont is a generous church, and we are grateful for that. But more importantly, we believe that we are changing and impacting lives through the mission and ministries of this church, and you are a big part of that.
Hello, Woodmont. I am Christy Harrison. My husband Philip and I, along with my parents, Mark and Nancy Barrett, are excited to lead this year's stewardship campaign. Our theme is Generous Hearts, which is inspired by 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6 and 7, where Paul writes, "Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." Woodmont, you are an amazing church. It is our prayer that our congregation commits to generously supporting God's work through Woodmont with hearts full of joy.
When you think of Woodmont Christian Church, what comes to mind? Walk through Bethlehem, Habitat builds, small group dinners, mission trips. These are just a few that come to mind for me, and Woodmont does so much more. Woodmont members have love in their hearts for each other, our neighbors, and outreach partners around the world. With your generosity, Woodmont can continue its mission of seeking God, sharing love, and serving others.
Mark and I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know many of you over the past 5 years. Thank you for warmly welcoming us into the Woodmont family. Clay mentioned in his recent sermon, by helping others, light shines. Gratitude and generosity, those are two things that bring forth joy. It's my prayer that many of us, all of us together, will experience God's love by being faithful stewards with the blessings He so richly poured out to us.
Commitment Sunday is April the 27th. We're asking for a pledge or an estimate of your giving for next year. It's an honor to be associated with this campaign, and we would love for you to join us. Our giving ensures that we will continue to do God's work. Please consider supporting Woodmont with generous hearts.
Thank you, Woodmont.
Thank you, Woodmont.
Thank you, Woodmont, for your generosity and your support.